What is up, my little Danos? WebCC, your coach of the Helsinki Atrigas, and we are here for the low tier mayhem week 8, so the final week of the regular season when I go up against Amol, somebody that I've known for a good while already in the traffic scene, even before he became a YouTuber himself as well, and got a little bit of reputation being the creative player that I've already known for a good while from what I've been seeing him on Showdown scene, and now everybody else has been witnessing it here in Wi-Fi as well. So tough opponent. He's in a must-win situation for me. I'm fighting in between of getting a first seed, depending if I win this battle and by how much. If I lose, as long as I don't lose too heavily, knock on wood, as I say that, I should be making the playoffs even if I lose. So we are going to this match. And I'm gonna mention to Amol that I'm good to search, and then we can get the show on the road. Good to search. And we have already exchanged the information when it comes to Terra types. So he has a Terra Monkey Dory this season, which he made a change midway through the season. And honestly, Monkey Dory with Terra seems kinda disgusting to deal with in a low tier format, so not something I'm looking forward to. It's gonna be Terra Poison, which I'm frankly surprised by, because I have a Psychic Terrain team that he chose to make it Terra Poison, but we gonna have to wait and see in the battle that what he was cooking with it, because I'm sure he has a reason behind it, why he made it Terra Poison going into it. But it just sucks for me, because I'm actually running Toxic Spikes in my Reva room that you're gonna be seeing on my team. So we are bringing pretty much a hyper-offensive team with a Scarfin DD, Specs Terra Crown Armor Roots, Physical Defensive, Heat Rock, Torkoal, Victory Bell with Life Orb as you can see, Psychic Seed Hallucha, and a Reva Room. So we see Cleavor as well, we see Avalugg, which I wasn't necessarily expecting to come, we see Lucario, Incineroar, and Superior. Okay, so a couple of things that I wasn't necessarily expecting that are Avalugg and Superior. Those are definitely something I didn't think would come. But regards to my lead, I probably still want to lead with my Armor Roots, because I want to have a Mon dealing with the Cleavor turn 1 really well. So I think I'll stick with that game plan going into this. It allows me to potentially get my Terra off and take less from Stealth Rocks, because I'm not running Rapid Spin on Torkoal. We also have Solar Beam on it. On the chance he would have brought Dondozo, but seeing it's not there is kinda unfortunate, I suppose, but we'll see how this goes. Good luck and have fun to Amol, and let's just see what happens here. Based on my team, I don't expect it to be too long of a battle, one way or another. Hopefully that we win. Or if we lose, hopefully we have so much offense that we take down a lot of defense. So from that win from Amol, if he were to win. He does lead with the Monkey Dory. So both of us are leading with our Terramons. I'm gonna just Terralize here. And to be honest, he doesn't have great answers to this, because I can just Terra and potentially go for Terra Blast here in turn 1. And he has to be Terra Poison with this. He cannot really swap into anything freely potential on Terra Blast. He could make aggressive swap into something like Superior. So it makes me think I wanna go for Armor Cannon turn 1. Which I will do. I don't see a way he goes into Incineroar where this Monkey Dory I would be able to hit with a Terra Crown here. He does go for a Potting Shot. So we see Potting Shot on the Monkey Dory and doesn't Terralize. But like I said, I don't imagine Incineroar to be a swapping, because I could have easily clicking here a Terra Crown. I would love to see the superior turn 1 to be like aggressive play from his side, because he's gonna be looking at his team and be like, yeah, I don't really have a reason to click Terra Crown here. So he may have to pivot very aggressively around this. If he goes into Incineroar, then I'll get some damage on it, and it does enable me to utilize Torkoal and get up my Stealth Rocks. He does go into Cleavor, which we'll see how much this is gonna be taking. We are choice specs, but now we are neutral. And that almost killed it. Jesus Christ, man. Okay. Here, I do have the option to go into my Reva room here on this Cleavor. But if I'm Terralized, then I'm -1. I could die to a Axis or and whatnot, so I do think I have to use a swap here. Into my... I don't know what kind of roll that was. Like, if he has barely any bulk, I had a very good chance of killing it, so that's very unfortunate. But we go into Jeremy. We should be able to take a hit just fine. He does go for the Stone Axe, which did a lot, to be fair. Is that like Bandit? Is that Bandit, perhaps? Cause that put me down to 216 of HP. That looks to be Bandit, which is kind of scary. Bandit Cleavor is not something I was ready to deal with here. He could preserve this. I could go for a high horsepower, because it kind of hits the Incineroar coming in, and it should kill this thing as well. I don't match the Superior coming in here. Yeah, I could also just... Because I would imagine he could preserve this, to be honest. But I'll hit what is in front of me and go for high horsepower. Because he can also hit the Incineroar for decent damage. Yep, speaking of the devil. This is gonna be -1 hit, but it should be doing a decent chip. Yeah. I'll definitely take that. Now, seeing from that damage, do I see this being like max HP? That kinda looks to be the case. So he would have to have a, like, max speed and or be jolly nature to outpace me here. So I feel like I can potting shot here relatively freely. As I'm able to. And this would give me Torkoal, and as long as he doesn't pivot out himself, I can go for Stealth Rocks, and then that Cleavor should be dead. So I'll use Torkoal here off the chance he doesn't go for a momentum move. So I can alleviate that Cleavor being a threat in the back. And we get the Sunlight at least. He does go for a knockoff, which will do very little after -1, which I'm happy with. And now I just want to go for my Stealth Rocks. Just to have them up as well. Because these Stealth... Yeah, he does go for Earthquake. Get a little bit of chip on me. But I'll get up my rocks, which are nice to have here. And do I want to swap into this thing? Necessarily. I could go into my armor roots here and preserve... What health am I actually? 239. Am I able to get my sun later up? That's important to check. This would enable me still to get... potentially the weather up still. So I could go into my armor roots. And follow up with a big hit there. I could also just stay and go for the attack, because I don't know how much sun would I need later in the game. Because if I get just a body press off, I think I'll stick with the play just damaging this. Yeah, he does go for knockoff. So I go for a body press, and that does a lot. Now I'm at 103 HP. Does that make a difference anymore, living Stealth Rocks? That would enable me to live Stealth Rock still. Which could be huge. So part of me wants to say I'll go Armor Roots in here. And have a weak armor boost as well. Because now the Incineroar is essentially dead. And this is a good valuable sack to have for something like a Cleavor or even a Monkey Dory or whichever I don't swap into too well. And I have Healing Wish on my DD. As he does go for Parting Shot, okay. But I'm pretty high health and now my defenses aren't lowered, so being a Terra Crown, the only thing that can deal with me right away would be the Superior. Yeah, that would be really the only one I can see coming in here. Which probably does allow me to go into my Reva room and I can kind of bluff the fact that I would have a poison move for this thing. And how many turns of Sun do I have still with the Troc? 4 turns currently. I'll just use Reva room for this. The Stealth Rock should put me in a citrus range, so I should be in a relatively good health. And I don't want to make a aggressive swap into Victory Bell on, while the sun is up, because I could be easily cleared on. If he wants to make that kind of play. But yeah, having the Stealth Rocks up is nice, because the Cleavor should be in a range of dying to them, unless he gets a turn to Rapid Spin with Avalugg. Which ideally with my offensive team, it would mean that if he goes for a Rapid Spin, he loses his way to deal with Hawlucha, because a lot of my things do hit it really hard, what I brought. So I go into my Reva room, it actually doesn't put me in Bullet Seed, excuse me. That was a crit. Does that mean that it's not contrary and I could technically Parting Shot on this? Does he get any physical moves to hit me? He gets 3... Is it loaded dice? It could be loaded dice, but I'll attack what's in front of me. If I see a setup move, I can go for a Parting Shot, because then I know it's not contrary. So I go for Iron Head for now. I could see him sacking the Incineroar. He goes for Claire, okay. So we get a little bit of chip on it. How many turns of Sun do I have? I have 2, so I could Parting Shot here, and even if it's contrary, it means I can get my Victory Bell in while the sun is up and revenge this. So I'll go for that. He does withdraw. Goes into Incineroar. Waits dice to Stealth Rocks. Okay, so it wasn't Heavy Duty Boots. And I got paralyzed, so he doesn't know necessarily what I went for. Oh, he couldn't know from that necessarily, so I didn't reveal one of my other moves. So we have seen Bullet Seed and Claire from Superior. So this could be honestly physical only because I have Gudra in my roster. He does go into Avalugg, which means he probably is forced to Rapid Spin here. If I had to guess. I would imagine that's the reason he goes into this, and I would love to break it sturdy, to be honest. Because then I don't have to deal... So I don't know if I want to necessarily pivot out yet. So I think I want to just Iron Head it first. Just to break this sturdy, because it's Heavy Duty Boot sturdy. He does have Earthquake on it. Okay. So he didn't go for the Rapid Spin yet. He recognized that he can go for the attack instead. And the sun does go out. Here... Indeed, he looks pretty good in the late game, so part of me wants to say I should preserve that mon for now. Who do I want to use here then? to break this 30. Yeah, because Indeedee looks really nice in the late game. Who do I really don't need here at this point? I could go into my Torkoal to get up the Sun and then follow up with Victory Bell. Is that how I want to play this? I think so. I think the Sun is utilized to deal with this. The Avalugg will claim actually quite a few Pokemon, but I have to play for a late game where Halutza or Indeedee actually wins. So I go for Lava Plume in case he would go for a Rapid Spin. He does go for Rapid Spin. I actually died to it, which is really funny. And now we go into Victory Bell. I wanna say, yeah. I use Victory Bell here. Because then I can break this thing sturdy. And just go for Weather Ball. In a different tone I could have, I guess, utilized the Armor Roots as well here. But it's kind of nice to have something that can take a full, from full can take a hit from the Monkey Dory. He does withdraw. So he was happy what the... Yeah, he was happy to preserve the Avalugg for now, because it was able to remain sturdy. So the Superior goes down, the Avalugg is still at full. But I got rid of the Superior, which low-key was annoying to deal with, because it could have cleared, and my team, being so offensive, would not love to get cleared at any point, if it's able to outpace anything. Armor Roots can also be utilized still to force that Avalugg to take damage, because he will not be able to swap into it later on if I get it in a right turn versus it. He does go into Cleavor. This could have Quick Attack, and he may need that damage, but I think I'll happily just go for the attack still to get rid of this. Because then there won't be Stealth Rock for my other guys. And I don't frankly switch into this regardless. Yeah, okay, there comes the Quick Attack. So I get up the Weather Ball and kill the Cleaver as well. So I'm able to at least kill 3 of his Pokemon, which I'm still playing for win, but regards to securing playoffs, I'm getting to the point that I think I'm almost guaranteed, if not guaranteed. Because a lot of the teams sitting at 8 seed, I think currently before playing their last game are 4-3 and +1 difference. So and I'm 5-2 +10 difference, so before this game. He does go into Lucario. Now, how many turns of Sun do I have? 2 turns of Sun, so preserving you is not valuable. So I think my better play is here to respect what is in front of me and attack it. And he does go for E-Speed. Do I see Life Orb perhaps? We do see Life Orb. Okay. So now I wanna say Indeedee is in a position that he can come in and claim one, because I'm Choice Scarf. Which is pretty huge. Yeah, I think Indeedee is fine here to come in and just click Expanding Force. Because the Dark type is dead. And Monkey Dory doesn't resist this, or Lucario. So I wanna say I'm fine here. I'm gonna just double check in a case that I wouldn't kill this, but I'm pretty sure Indeedee will kill any kind of Lucario. Well, offensive Lucarios. Yeah. I'll just go for Expanding Force. I don't see a way he can defend this, especially after Life Orb recall. The only thing that really needs to happen that is important is to break Avalugg sturdy. Yeah, I killed the Lucario, which is nice. And now it's the Avalugg and Monkey Dory left. If Monkey Dory has Grass Knot, could it beat me at this point? My armor roots. In a case. If it has Grass Knot. And I'm Terra Crown, how much is it doing? It should not be killing me unless it's boosting item. Okay, he does go into this. Which makes me think that you're like gonna try to Terra Poison and kill me and you're like Choice Scarf. Would that be the case? I could go into my Halucha, cause with +1 defense I should be able to live one hit. Because indeed it is important to keep around. Halucha doesn't necessarily beat the Avalugg that it's left. So I wanna say this is the only opportunity I really get to use it, and if it's like choice locked into poison move, I can go into armor roots and claim one. So I'll use Halucha's Psychic Seed here to live this hit, ideally. Because I would imagine that, okay, it doesn't Terralize. And I'll live the hit. And now I can just go for Acrobatics. That without an item should do a decent amount to this thing. Oh, it's heavy duty boost. It didn't take... No, the stealth rocks were removed. I don't know if it's heavy duty boost. Never mind. Regardless, I'll go for attack here. I think the only move that I could have considered going for is like Encore, but if I go for Encore on a Avalugg swapping, then I'm doing nothing in an exchange. But we'll see. Like for now, I just want to get damage either on the Monkey Dory to ensure the kill within DD. Because I do a good chunk to it. And he's Parting Shot on it, so it's not choice locked. So that's good to know, because now I have Choice Scarf in DD to deal with. Or working with. So in DD is definitely the winning condition. And now I just need to hit the Avalugg as hard as I can, which is at this point just close combat, and I Encore it if it tries to do any funny business. So I'll just break this 30 with close combat. Yep, that does good damage. As he goes for Rapid Spin. I can Encore him into that. Cause even +2 Rapid Spin, even if this is an Avalugg after all, right? Like if this is like max speed surely somehow, that aim will cook for me. Indeed, it should outpace this still, right? Yeah. So I can Encore this. So he's locked into that. So he cannot do anything else. And then I can go into my Indeedee and proceed to go for attack. Honestly, I can actually go here into my armor roots. Because the terrain would go out. Yeah, because I can go into this. He cannot swap into the Monkey Dory at this point. Yeah, Elmo is free here. I can preserve the Indeedee for now. Not let any funny business to happen, and with Terra Crown he cannot defend this. If he Rapid Spins, he gives me a speed boost. Yeah. He's giving me a speed boost at this point, so Elmo might clean this now. Let's fucking go, Elmo. We are going for that MVP, one of the kill leaders of the season. We'll see if we can do this. Or get the kill leader. I think Elmo should clean this out. Let's go. We are +2 speed now, thanks to that Rapid Spin. That he got off on me. Thankfully he was actually at +2 at that point and outpaced me, cause then he got that off on me. And now we just go for another Terra Blast, and Elmo should clean this out when we can end... Oh, it's Endoi. Oh, it's Cast Stab. Oh, it's Salakberry. Oh, that's neat. But I think I have enough speed on this to outpace it, right? Hopefully I put enough speed for it. we'll see. He does go for Terralization here. And he's Terrapose. I think the worst case scenario, if I not creep properly, then this would be a 1-0 loss. Okay, he does outpace me, Ghost Swap Psychic. But we fucking live, cause we are Elmo, baby, let's go. I should have put more speed on you, but Elmo once again prevails this season and gives us a W. Great game to Amol. It was a really fun and short game, relatively speaking. And yeah, that's a fun way to end off the season. When it comes to the playoffs, depending on which seeding I end up being, I should be one of the higher seeds. So I actually get the privilege compared to PPL season to actually select who I would like to play. I don't think when it comes to this there are gonna be any matchups. I don't even have any idea who are gonna be the 8 teams that are fully dedicated to be in the playoffs. Because as of right now, when I played this, there are still some important games to be played. So I could not even be able to spoil you and tell that, oh, these are the people that I'm expecting to make it because results that have already happened in real time breaking the 4th wall. But So I'll have the privilege, or quote-unquote have to select my opponent for round 1 of playoffs, but that's gonna be a new experience for me, because last time in PPL I was literally 4th seed and I ended up getting the last person that nobody wanted to pick for their round 1 matchup. So that's gonna be a new experience for me when it comes to playoffs wise, so stay tuned for that. Let's see who I end up choosing, and hopefully it won't be my downfall. I really want to do well, but remember to have fun with this. Then I'll see you guys later.